So student, our next topic is birth control. Okay, as you know, the population of our country is increasing day by day. Though our country has sufficient food resources, but still many people do not get sufficient food. You know it very well. Okay, because number of peoples are increasing by leaps and bounds, so it create a threat towards all the resources. Okay, so poverty is a very, it just, you can say, curse of our society. So every year it is becoming very difficult for us or for our government to provide sufficient food, clear, adequate clothing, good house and proper education. So for this, it is very important for the couples, husband and wives especially, who are in the reproductive stage of their lives, to control the size of their family. Okay, because if two parents are having two kids, that time this is only the proper ratio of population. But if a parent are in twin number but they are having five kids, so it will create problem. Okay, it is not a balanced ratio of the population. So for this, government had introduced family planning method. So what is the family planning? Family planning enables a couple to decide on the number of children they want. Clear, if a couple has less number of children, it can provide good food, good clothes and good education to each child. Okay, so by this, parents are also happy and children are also happy. So small family is a happy family. This is the best slogan, we know it very well. Okay, so what are the methods by which we can control over birth? Means birth control can be done by preventing pregnancy. If pregnancy is prevented, definitely it will not increase. By this, population will not increase. Okay, and pregnancy can be prevented by adopting some method, some procedures by which sperm can't reach ova. Okay, if ova is not fertilized by sperm, definitely no implantation will take place. If no implantation takes place, so how fetus will develop? Okay, so over and all, we can say that these some methods are required to control pregnancy. Okay, so birth control methods are generally indicated towards the prevention of pregnancy in women. So how pregnancy can be prevented? These are the method. A very easy method of prevention of pregnancy is contraception. Okay, so today we will discuss about the different type of contraceptive methods by which we can prevent pregnancy in women. Okay, so all the birth control methods can be broadly divided into three categories. Three main categories are there. First one is of barrier method, second is of chemical method, and third one is of surgical method. On screen also you can see different type of birth control methods. Okay, so I am going to start with the barrier method. Okay, barrier method is very important type of method in which we know that sperm can't reach to ova. So for this, for preventing pregnancy, the physical devices such as condoms and diaphragm or cups are used. They are used, condoms are basically used by males. Okay, and it is also called nirodh. Clear, and diaphragm is used by females. Female can put it in the vagina to cover the cervix. Clear, they both prevent sperm for meeting the ovum by acting as a barrier. Okay, so an important benefit in the use of condom is that it protects a person from the sexually transmitted disease also. So this is a very physical method and very easy method, very easy contraceptive, which provide protection against different kind of sexually transmitted disease also, and as well as it prevent pregnancy also. Second type is of chemical method. You can see on your screen also several type of pills are there. Okay, these are the oral contraceptive pills and very popular in India. Clear, In the chemical method of preventing pregnancy, the females use two type of pills. One is of oral pills, or by mouth it can be take, or otherwise is of vaginal pills, which are made of specific drugs. Specific chemicals are there. The oral pills contain several hormones which stop the release of ova into the oviduct. Okay, that's why it's known as the oral contraceptive, and generally we use OC for this word. Clear? This is a very effective method of preventing pregnancy. Okay, but it's have some unpleasant side effect also, the body becomes very weak, or sometime hormonal balance also disturbed by these pills. Okay, so for the regular needs of these pills, women should consult with the doctor for it, because many ladies are having some allergy from chemicals. So by using these type of chemicals can create other type of diseases, can develop other disease. So uh, before taking them in a regular way, a woman should consult with doctor. Okay, so in India, best contraceptive pill which is very popular and invented in India, it's of Maladi. Next is of intrauterine contraceptive device. You can see on your screen, it is known as the copper T. Nowadays Mirena is using, it's very famous. So the use of intrauterine contraceptive device, it is also known as the IUCD. Clear? Intrauterine contraceptive device, it's also known as copper T. It's very effective in preventing pregnancy, because you can see the cervix is totally blocked. Okay, and at that time also, it inhibit, you can see here that it inhibits the sperm for reaching fertilizing egg. Sperm can't reach there. Okay, so the copper T is placed inside the uterus by a doctor. It's very necessary, because you can see that it placed inside the mother body, means inside the uterus. That's why it's intrauterine contraceptive. Okay, it prevents the implantation of fertilized egg in the uterus. Clear? And it also very helpful to avoid unwanted pregnancies. Clear? Copper T cannot protect her from acquiring sexually transmitted disease, because it is not totally block the whole lining. Okay, so that's why it can't protect from any kind of sexually transmitted disease, but as barrier method is very helpful to protect against sexually transmitted disease. It's about the intrauterine contraceptive device. I hope that much is clear. Now the next one, procedure by which birth can be controlled, this is of surgical method. It is of two type, vasectomy and tubectomy. Vasectomy especially it is with male, means this is the in male a small portion of sperm duct, you can see here sperm duct or vas deferens is removed by surgical method. So that time semen can't move, or you can understand that sperm can't move, sperm are prevented to come out. Are you getting my point? It means that by operation both the cut ends are ligated. You can see that both the ends are ligated, they are tied up. Okay, this prevent the sperm from coming out. The surgical procedure carried out in males, especially it is present in male, that's why it's known as the vasectomy. Like in female also, you can see fallopian tubes tied and cut. Okay, so tubes are cutting, that's why it's known as the tubectomy. In the previous one slide you can see that vas deferens, vasectomy. Okay, vas deferens, you can say it has cut and the ends are ligated, tied properly. Okay, so in female the surgical procedure carried out in female is called tubectomy. What happened in tubectomy? A small portion of the oviduct, you can see here oviduct, it is here oviduct, small portion of oviduct or fallopian tube is removed by surgical operation, and the cut ends are ligated or tied up. Okay, it prevents the ovum from entering into the oviduct. Ovas are releasing, but it can't reach towards the oviduct. Okay, so the surgical procedure, if it is present in female, it is known as tubectomy. If it is present in male, it is known as the vasectomy. Okay, so I hope that much is clear. If you have any question regarding these methods, just send me. Thank you, children.